Public Wi-Fi dangers. When you connect to free Wi-Fi at a hotel lobby or airport gate, everything you type can be visible to someone sitting 3 tables away. Open networks don't encrypt your activity the way your home Wi-Fi does. That means passwords, bank logins, credit card numbers, and emails travel in a form thieves can intercept with basic software. Women over 50 are often targeted because scammers assume they're less familiar with mobile security settings and more likely to check bank accounts or book travel while connected. The thief doesn't need to touch your phone, they just wait for you to log in. A VPN scrambles your data, so even on public Wi-Fi, no one can read it. Most cost less than $10 a month and work with one tap. Or skip public networks entirely and use your phone's hotspot instead. It turns your cellular data into a private connection only you control. That small step closes the door scammers count on staying open. ATM skimming traps. ATM skimmers are thin plastic shells that fit over the real card slot. They're designed to feel normal when you slide your card in, and they record your card number while a tiny camera hidden in a brochure holder or overhead panel watches you type your PIN. Tourist areas get hit the most because criminals know you're distracted and unfamiliar. Before you insert your card, tug on the slot with 2 fingers. If anything wiggles or pops off, walk away. Check the machine for anything that looks newer or shinier than the rest, especially around the keypad or card reader. Avoid standalone ATMs in empty lobbies, gas stations, or poorly lit corners. Bank-owned machines inside branches during business hours are safer. Cover your hand completely when entering your PIN, even if no one's around. That small gesture blocks hidden cameras from every angle, and it costs nothing. Fake hotel phone calls. You check into your hotel, settle in, and then your room phone rings. Someone says they're from the front desk. There's a problem with your credit card, they explain, and they need you to verify the number again. It sounds official. You want to fix it. But here's what's happening. Scammers call hotels and guest room numbers or buy guest lists from data breaches. They know your name because it's often visible in reservation systems or even lobby check-in screens. The urgency makes you act fast before you think. That rushed feeling is the setup. If this call happens, hang up. Walk down to the front desk yourself. A real hotel will never ask for your full card number over the phone. That 2-minute walk protects your account from being drained before you even finish breakfast. Not every phone call in a hotel room is what it claims to be. Oversharing your itinerary online. Posting a selfie at the airport gate or tagging yourself at a beach resort feels harmless, but it signals to anyone watching that your house is empty right now. Burglars don't need to know your address if your profile shows your hometown and your posts confirm you're 2 states away for a week. Scammers also watch for patterns like annual trips or weekend getaways to time fake emergency calls to relatives or send phishing emails when you're less likely to notice account alerts. Checking in while you're still at a location gives criminals a live timeline. Wait until you're back home to share photos, or at least post them days later without specific dates. Adjust your privacy settings so strangers can't see your feed, and remind family members not to comment things like, "Have fun, see you next Friday." A quick post can cost you more than you'd expect. Taxi and rideshare scams. At airports and train stations, men approach travelers offering rides before you even reach the official taxi line. They look official enough, sometimes with fake badges or uniforms, but they're unlicensed drivers who overcharge or worse. If you book a rideshare through an app, verify the license plate, car model, and driver's name before you get in. Someone standing near the pickup zone holding a phone doesn't mean they're your driver. Scammers watch for women traveling alone and pretend to be rideshare drivers to get you into an unmarked car. Once you're inside a legitimate taxi, open your own map app and follow along. Drivers who see you're not tracking the route are more likely to take detours that triple the fare. Save yourself the argument and the inflated bill by staying visually engaged with where you're going. Another layer of protection nobody mentions involves the way strangers gain access to places you thought were secure. Luggage and bag distractions. Someone bumps into you with coffee at the airport. Another person leans in asking about a gate number. While you're apologizing or answering, your bag moves off the counter or your laptop slips from the chair beside you. This happens in seconds. Thieves work in pairs. One creates the distraction, the other takes what you left exposed. Common setups include fake spills, dropped items near your feet, urgent questions, or sudden arguments that pull your attention. At cafes and train stations, keep your bag strap looped around your leg or chair. At security bins, don't let your items move ahead while you're still taking off shoes. Never turn fully away from what you own. If someone's behavior feels designed to shift your focus, pause and check your belongings first. Some distractions feel so polite you won't realize what happened until you're already missing something. Fake booking confirmation emails. You book a flight or hotel online, and a few days later, you get an email that looks like it's from the airline or booking site. It says there's a problem with your reservation or payment and asks you to click a link to confirm. The branding looks right, the tone sounds official, and you panic a little because you don't want to lose your reservation. That panic is exactly what they're counting on. The link takes you to a fake page designed to steal your credit card number, login, and sometimes your full identity. The safest move is to never click links in booking emails. Instead, open your browser, type in the airline or hotel site yourself, and log in to check your reservation directly. If something's actually wrong, it'll show up there. One more tactic catches people when they least expect it. Jewelry and valuables display. Wearing your best jewelry or carrying a designer handbag in a busy market or tourist spot sends a clear signal that you're worth following. Thieves watch for women who look distracted, unfamiliar with the area, or dress like they're carrying something valuable. They work in pairs, create small distractions, and move fast. Leave expensive pieces in the hotel safe and wear simple jewelry that doesn't catch light or attention. If you carry cash, split it between a small amount in an easy-to-reach pocket and the rest hidden in a zipper or money belt. A decoy wallet with an expired card and a few small bills can buy you time if someone demands your purse. The goal isn't to look poor, it's to look unremarkable. But blending in only works if you also notice who's watching you too closely. Stranger over-friendliness tactics. When a stranger in a parking lot rushes over to help load your bags without being asked, or someone at a tourist spot insists on taking your photo with your phone, pause. These moments feel polite and harmless. That's the trap. Women over 50 are often raised to be gracious and accommodating, which makes declining help feel rude or ungrateful. Scammers know this. Over-friendliness can be a distraction while a partner lifts your wallet or a way to get you to hand over your unlocked phone. If someone pushes past a simple no, offers flattery that feels too much, or creates a sense of obligation quickly, that's manipulation. You can say, "I'm fine, thanks," and keep moving without explanation. Politeness doesn't require you to accept every offer, and hesitation in these moments is protective, not paranoid. There's another setup that happens right inside stores you trust. Emergency contact access risks. Losing your phone abroad can turn a bad moment into a real crisis if you don't have another way to reach your bank, freeze a credit card, or contact someone who knows where you are. Most women store everything digitally now, which feels convenient until the phone disappears or dies. Write down critical numbers on paper before you leave. Your bank's fraud line, credit card services, travel insurance, and at least 2 emergency contacts should go on a folded card in your purse or bag, separate from your phone. Give someone back home a copy of your itinerary, hotel details, and flight information. If something happens, they can track your plans and help remotely. This simple backup makes you harder to isolate and easier to assist. There's another layer of protection people miss when traveling that has nothing to do with technology. Rental car GPS tracking. Criminals watch rental car lots because tourists are predictable, unfamiliar with the area, and often carrying luggage, cash, and valuables. They follow you from the airport or tourist parking lot to see where you're staying or wait until you park somewhere isolated. Rental cars used to have obvious company stickers or license plate frames that made you an easy target. Even without those, a clean, newer car with out-of-state plates near a hotel or tourist site can still flag you as a visitor. Don't leave suitcases, shopping bags, or anything valuable visible in the back seat, even if you're just running inside for a minute. Check your mirrors when you leave the lot. If the same vehicle stays behind you through multiple turns, don't go straight to your hotel. Drive to a busy gas station or pull into a police station parking lot. And there's one very common phone habit that gives away far more than most women realize: trusting unlocked hotel safes. You lock your hotel room door, but the safe stays open because you didn't bother setting a code or you figured you'd remember it later. That's a risk you can't afford. Hotel staff have key access to your room, and housekeeping or maintenance workers pass through when you're not there. Most are trustworthy, but not all. Even nice hotels have had reports of theft from unlocked safes or items left on the nightstand. Set your own code as soon as you check in. Don't use your birthday or room number. Put your passport, credit cards, cash, and backup IDs inside. Lock it every time you leave. If the safe looks broken or won't lock, ask the front desk for another room or use the front desk's safe instead. Don't leave valuables in plain sight, even for a minute. You've protected yourself this whole trip. The last thing you need is someone walking off with your identity or your money because you skipped one simple step.